installment of Real Talk. Today I want to continue. I want to bring up some more points about the Shin Gojira movie and some things I've been hearing. Well, as we know, that Toho will not be releasing Godzilla over here. New Line Cinema, I think it's called New Line Cinema, they're going to release the DVD in 2017. But my theories behind why Toho won't release Godzilla over here is mainly because it's rare that foreign movies do good in the United States. It's very rare. And the last Godzilla movie that did open over here was Godzilla 2000, and that really didn't do good over here, so that's probably why they're not opening the movie over here. Yeah, it's true that that they'll get a lot of profit from the Godzilla fans over here, but probably they don't, probably they just don't consider it that big of a risk to to release it over here. Another thing is a lot of people were complaining about, well, not complaining, they was expressing concerns about some aspects of the trailer, like how come the tank's only firing at his legs, and I'm like, well, probably because the turret of the cannon turret of a tank can only go so high, so probably they're at the maximum height of how high they can go, so probably that's as high as they can go, so they're just firing at his legs because that's how high the tank turret can go. Another thing it was that a lot of so-called G fans, they were saying, hey, I really like the '98 one, and he looks like Destroyer, and I'm like, he doesn't look like Destroyer. He doesn't look anything like Destroyer. I just don't understand how they could say he looks like Destroyer. Another thing was that really got me was like, it's how a lot of people are on the Godzilla bandwagon since 2014, which I'm happy that Godzilla has generated more fans because of that movie. But the sad thing is, a lot of people only know the '90s Godzilla, the High Sea series of Godzilla, and then the Millennium series. They don't know the Showa Godzilla series. They don't know anything past the '90s, and that really doesn't sit well with me. You can't really call yourself a fan if you came in the middle of the game, so to say. So before you call yourself a fan, just make sure you know the ins and outs of the whole franchise. Me personally, like I said, I love the trailer. I like the fact that I love the design because he looks like he was just burnt out of a radioactive explosion. He looks deformed. I like how the hands are kind of fixed because it just looks awesome. A lot of people are criticizing it and criticizing his tail, not realizing that Godzilla's tail in '84 and the '90s Godzilla, he had a pretty long tail. In the 2014 one, he had a pretty long tail. So I'm not concerned about the tail at all. I just wish people would just stop, comparing, this Godzilla to the rest of them and just have it as a Godzilla. And also another thing that I would like to address is that oh God, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. How shit, I don't know. Well, anyway, this Godzilla is bigger than the 2014 Godzilla, and that's good because they said that this one was gonna outsize the U.S. Godzilla, which is good. But I know I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something. I don't exactly remember what am I forgetting, but it feels like I'm forgetting something that people are saying, and it's gonna come to me as soon as I'm done with this video. Okay, well, okay, it'll come to me as soon as I almost get done with it. Okay, the next thing I want to bring up is William Defoe has just been cast as a good guy in the new Justice League movie. I'm excited because he was the Green Goblin in Spider-Man, which I'm happy that he's back in the comic book universe movie. He's playing a good guy. There's not a lot of details out on what character he's playing, but him alongside Commissioner Gordon, which will now be played by J.K. Simmons, who was who was also in Spider-Man. So that's a nice little Spider-Man reunion. He's playing Commissioner Gordon. William Defoe is playing an unknown good guy, which is good because it would have been nice to see him as the Joker, but they probably wanted to take him in another way. So that's also good. That's always good. I'm excited for the Justice League movie, given the fact that I wasn't really too pleased with Batman versus Superman. It wasn't a god awful movie. It just could have did better. I just really was expecting better with that. I'm still trying to remember what I wanted to say about the Godzilla one. Okay, right. Okay, another reason why I think Toho isn't gonna release Godzilla over here is because us as United States G fans are kind of ungrateful. Because instead of us being grateful at the fact that they're giving us another Godzilla movie, we're going to we want to critique about how this Godzilla looks and why Godzilla isn't this way, how come Godzilla isn't that way. But probably why they're not giving us a theater release is because they see us as ungrateful, And I'm grateful that Toho is making another Godzilla movie. I am completely and totally grateful that they're doing it. And I just think some G fans are just ungrateful and just unrealistic. Because how can you, criticize a design from a studio that made the original character? That's what I don't understand. You can't criticize an artist for doing what they started off doing. That's why I'm fine with whatever Toho gives us, because we should be grateful that they're giving us anything. And I just think not only as as fans, but just as an audience in general, some fan bases are just ungrateful by what the artists give them, and not realizing that that's the artist's creation. They can change whatever they want with that character. So just shut up and take it. Not shut up and take it, but just be grateful. Again, just be grateful. And it hurts my ears hearing constant Godzilla fans saying, "Oh, Toho's messing up. Toho's doing this." And yeah, Toho has made some missteps, but as far as the Godzilla character is concerned, I think they should do whatever they please with it. If they want to, make Godzilla look like a burnt crisp bacon bit, then that's fine. It's their creation. They can do whatever they want. But I don't agree with them not bringing it here. But I can understand their reasons for not doing it, because the Toho market maybe isn't as big as it is over here as it is over there, and probably people will get confused with this Godzilla with the 2014 Godzilla, because not a lot of people know that there's a difference between the legendary Godzilla and the Toho Godzilla. So probably people will go to see it and be like, "Wait, what is this? Is this a sequel to the 2014 Godzilla?" and not really know. So it's probably a good thing why they're not bringing it over here, because probably they don't want people to confuse one Godzilla for the other, which is two different things. And also released today that they're going to make a series of this new Godzilla from Toho. It's going to be a trilogy. So just like Gareth Edwards' trilogy, Toho's trilogy. So I don't know if they're trying to combat with each other, but either way, we're getting Godzilla. We're getting Godzilla for the next 5 or 6 years. So I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with that. But that's my gripe with G fans, is that we're kind of ungrateful when it comes to the material Toho gives us. I just think that we should just zip our mouths and just be thankful for what they're giving us, because they could have shelved Godzilla after Final Wars. They could have been like, "Look, we're not doing any more Godzilla," and that's that. And then we would have been stuck with the American Godzilla and constantly watching the old movies. So I'm grateful that they're doing that. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get my thoughts and opinions out there real quick before I forget. Yeah, so if you like my comments and if you like my page, feel free to click and subscribe below, and please leave a comment. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you not agree with what I'm saying? I always cherish conversations like this. So if you have any concerns, or if you want to see me do a video concerning a certain topic or a certain movie, please let me know, and I will try my best to do it. And this is Jason Quill signing off, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.